I double twin twisted and like time was called and I had game next turn, so that was very unfortunate. Like the cool thing about this event was like draws. Like I feel like there's not that many ways like to draw. You can't have like
Intentional draw, right?
yeah, you can't intentional draw with three people. So
Yeah.
it was really hard to draw. think I think one of the biggest things was like I feel like a lot of teams were like getting advantage by the way people shuffle their deck. Like you have to be like really cautious at this event. You have to make sure your opponent shuffles your deck face down, or they can flash the deck to your opponent.
I could have never thought of that. That's true. Nice.
And then at that point, the whole team knows what you're playing before you even start. So like, yeah, that was like kind of an issue. Like people getting ahead. Honestly, the biggest issue though, in my opinion, this whole entire weekend, was actually the stream. Like that was like literally the biggest issue with all of this because like I feel like the whole point of the 3v3 event was communication and like communicating with your teammate, and they basically took that away from you when you went on stream because you were just so far away from your like all your teammates, which I felt like could have been better if they just had us all in one area and like just stream one match. They were trying to stream like three matches like at once or something. Like that was not correct. I felt like they should have just focused on one match and that was it.
Oh
But
wow, so that's a time where you would not want to be on the stream, right?
yeah, for top eight, we basically denied feature, but they said we had to. So basically, they just cut off communication. So that was it's pretty unfortunate. We ended up losing that. Yeah. I felt like that was the biggest problem with the tournament. Everything else I felt like ran smoothly. They basically did good for like judging. I felt like the judge staff was fine this weekend. The teams that you would expect to get in trouble this weekend basically did. Like there was a lot of teams that people were very suspicious of, and they handled that pretty nicely. Also, the one thing I did like is like if a team player did get DQ'd, the other two players could continue playing by themselves. The only reason like I felt like that was kind of fair is because someone from my area basically got banned and wasn't aware, and he signed up with like two other players, one after day one, and then like they called him up to the front and they found out he was banned, so they made him play with like a two-man team. But you know, it's still better than playing with no team, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
true for not having a chance at all. And wow, what a coincidence. That's amazing.
yeah, it was kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure they would have topped, but yeah, that was very unfortunate. Also, that was very fortunate for a lot of the X2 people because like someone could have not made it in if if they didn't get like, you know, one of them get DQ'd. So that's kind of crazy as well.
Yeah, so as far as that one person getting DQ'd, that means they're starting the game with one match loss, right?
Yeah, so like basically the other two have to win out, which would be crazy. Honestly, yeah, there was a team of the Lee brothers, and apparently one of them got DQ'd, and then
Oh,
like
no
the
way,
other got
really?
DQ'd the next
Wow.
row.
Could you explain like what happened or to your best knowledge?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like one of them were like I heard one of them were like side decking, and like they had their side deck in their main deck when they got deck checked, and like he tried to switch it real quick before they started. But yeah, like the event was fine. I felt like our deck was really good though for the event. We played Danger Thunder. Me and Christian decided to take it upon ourselves to play this Danger Thunder list featuring Guard Dragon Pisty, and people really didn't know what that brought to the deck. But I felt like that card made the deck just so insane for this weekend. And we played the prize card Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon, and we just played a very techy deck.
Don't mean to cut you off right there, but I'm looking at the price card right now. So someone lend you guys two copies of this card?
Yes, James Chow. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Oh, that guy's nice. I was told that after the round was over, there was like an hour and a half of wait time. Is that true or?
Honestly, I wasn't really keeping track of how much it took. Honestly, like I think some of the rounds went really fast. Like maybe day one it did not. You know, like obviously there's a lot of people in the tournament, so obviously it's gonna take a while. Also for a 3v3 event, for the amount of time it took for them to get the matches over with, I think it was pretty good. Like I felt like they did really well for that. Good, especially day two. Like day two, everything went by like super quick.